Welcome to the channel, to this upper body pull focused workout commentary. Let's get into it. All right, welcome to this commentary portion. We're doing some pulling today here in the gym, starting with a row warm-up. I find this to be a great warm-up, particularly for a pull day, because you're doing rowing, you're doing pulling, you're warming up the whole posterior chain of the upper body, even, just getting the body warm in general, because it is a full body movement. You see the squat little action there. I like to use Apple Fitness Plus sometimes. They have rowing classes, which just, has a trainer, kind of guides you through a little workout. Sometimes I'll do a 20-minute one before my workout. Hit the hyper speed here, and let's get to the workout there. See, I was doing it for 6 minutes on there, but I was doing it for a little longer, and just because I was filming, So I like to start, just see how many muscle ups I can do at the beginning of a pull workout sometimes. Usually it's around 4 or 5. Not a necessary thing if you can't do these, but I like to see how many I can get. Just something I do, So this first kind of superset here is going to be pull-ups, superset with these row or lat pull down here, but it's kind of got the neutral grip. At top line, we have these cool grips here for the pull down. You can adjust the angle of it, and I've adjusted it so that my palms are facing each other. And then it's got this big handle, as you can see, that it lets your hands really grip and hook all the way around it, so that you're not really squeezing a bar and pulling it towards you, but you're hooking your hands on, and you're really using your lats and your armpits to keep your chest up and really pull with your back and not with your hands. So that's the first set there. And I'm doing now just, pull-ups as the thing. I did the muscle ups for the first set, and now we're doing pull-ups. So I'm just doing as many as I can. I think I'll get around 8 to 10 for this whole thing. And this is a thing I've been debating with, kind of pulling workouts, pull-up type movements. You see my arms don't always get like straight, but let me know what you think about this, because I think it's more important to like keep the scapula retracted. Watch this here. See how I engage right there? And now my shoulders don't move forward. Like my scapula stays retracted the whole time. And that keeps the muscle of the back like flexed and engaged, like holding on to the position for the whole movement. And I find that my back just being engaged that whole time lets me get more reps. And I think the more reps I can get, the more time I spend isolating my back rather than like dropping all the way down my scapula the whole time. Watch, here it goes again. A pop up. Well, I guess you couldn't really see it too much there, but also I found like doing these 2 pull-up things back to back really made the pull-ups a lot harder by this set here. But do you know what I mean? See how like there's a disengagement before I like drop off of the bar there that stays engaged between the reps is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So basically I like to do supersets in my workout just to get more done in less time, burn more calories, just kind of compound the work into less time. And you'll see me now, I've switched to some resistance band here, a little vertically challenged to get that all the way engaged. But I'm just gonna pop that around my knee, hopefully keep my form, what's left of it at least, to get another set out of pull-ups. I probably barely could have done any without this, honestly. So so I'm not like, I don't know if I've explained myself fully with the like scapular retraction idea. Like if you know what that means, then you know what it means, I guess. But see, look, like I'm going to a dead hang between reps in these, and it's really punching them out, really trying to just get everything left in the tank out for that final set there. And then we grab the lat pull down right here. And for this, I'm really focusing on keeping my chest up, keeping my spine vertical, and not like leaning back and pulling it down with the whole, by leaning my whole back into it. And then we'll pop down a couple pegs just to burn out on the last set here with this movement as well. I really like these grips. If you've used something like this before, then you'll know what I mean. It really helps you like make that mind muscle connection, I think, with your back, as opposed to like grabbing a thing and pulling it. So now the next thing in the workout here is a little dumbbell row. I'm using the fat bell here just so that the dumbbell heads aren't clanging around everywhere. I just like the fat bells. They're a little more ergonomic for me to use personally. And if you're not rowing, you're not growing. So I forget who said that, but you heard it here from me, from Josh Santiago. So remember that in your workouts. If you're not rowing, you're not growing. The row really hits like just every part of your back, really, dude. And so what I'm focusing on here is keeping my spine straight and pulling with my elbow back towards my hip. So what I'm not doing is like my elbow is not flaring out and I'm not like ripping it up with my arm. My elbow is at about a 45-degree angle to my body and I'm pulling it up like with my back. And then I'm supersetting it with some shrugs here. So I've got some heavy ones for about 15 reps first here. And I don't know about shrugs, dude, as far as form. I've tried a bunch of different things, like moving the shoulders back and then rotating them up, doing it with the barbell, doing it in front of me, doing it behind me with the barbell. I mean, just as long as you're doing something, just grab some heavy ass dumbbells and shrug them. And then I superset it with some weights that are about half. I think I was doing a 70 and a 45. So just something like that where I can just bang out 15 more reps. So that is challenging to the grip, I noticed in this part. And I'm using to grip the dumbbell again. And as you can see here, the flat, not necessarily flat, like I'm not arching my back down, I'd rather have my hips rotating back like this and kind of like a cow position in yoga, as opposed to a cat position. If that means anything for you, if you're a yogi. I certainly am. Got to undo all the stress on the muscles with a bit of relaxation with yoga, I think, personally. Got to be a part of the arsenal in the fitness regiment, maybe not regime. But yeah, I love rows like this. They work the entirety of the back. They work the trap. They work the upper back, the lower back, the lat, the grip, the bicep. And then, so I'm doing 3 sets here with this superset. As I move from superset to superset in the beginning here, just to really blast everything. Like I said, I like to do supersets. So here we are, we're shrugging up, we're pulling. It is a pull day after all. We're pulling in all directions on all parts of the muscles we're pulling. The muscles that pull, that is, not the muscles that press. Okay, so that's the first set of shrugs there with the superset. You see me drop them, move to the next one, and yeah, really just banging them out. Really challenging the grip, the posture, the core, even in an exercise like this. And yeah, back to the rows. About 10 reps here for the rows is what I'm doing, I think. 3 sets of this superset is what's going on. As you see, the elbow there is pulling back towards the hip. I'm not, and this is the last set, so the form is kind of getting maybe a little bit not where it's supposed to be, but I'm not, like the weight itself is getting pulled back. It's staying in the middle of my body. It's not going up towards my like chest or shoulders. If you hold the dumbbell there and you pull it up towards your chest, you'll feel it just all in your arm and your shoulder, and that's not what the exercise row here is trying to work. So basically it's like if you feel it, you're doing it, you'll feel when you're doing it right, and it's harder. It's a lot harder to do it right than just to bang reps out kind of the wrong way, which is kind of a thing in general with lifting. I've found when you can feel the muscles working in a bit of a harder way, it's probably more like the proper form, right? Excuse me. Last set of shrugs here from the side angle. Get serious or get out. That's what they say here at Top Line. You see Blair over there cooking the books. That's what he's doing over there. Blair, personal trainer in Milwaukee at Top Line Gym here. If you need one, hit up that man. Here we go. This is just a burnout type of exercise. We got body weight rows, and I'm just putting my legs up too. Makes it a lot harder, and we're burning out. So I got the hook grip on the top there, and keeping the good posture, keeping the scapula engaged, just like the pull-ups, and just pulling the chest all the way up to the bar. And I'm doing as many as I can. I think well, with perfect form. Like you could keep yanking yourself around on the bar, but I like to get as many reps as I can with good form. Popping the hat off just because we're creating so much force and strength here. And then, yeah, I like to be explosive with this movement. Really, you know, just explode up on the pull part there. And I'm bringing the bar right like below my chest, like below the nipple line. I would say is the sweet spot I've found to keep like my lats engaged, my rear delts, and yeah, that was it. So I'm gonna kind of crank out a few last extra reps. And now I'm just kind of feeling out what I want to do for my biceps for this last part. These are, I think, called like Zottman curls or something like that, where you curl it up with palms up and then you turn the palms down and negative, let the palms go down. So I'm pulling up, rotate, palms down, let it down, up, rotate, palms down, and just doing a bunch of reps here. I actually tore my bicep partially, like almost a little over 2 years ago now, and we got a little superset going here. So I'm doing the same thing, just with some lighter weights now, probably like 10 to 12 to 15 reps for the first one, and 10 to 12, 15 reps for the second one. And I'll do a few sets of this, you know, so. But back to what I was saying about my bicep, I don't really tend to do like absolute burnout, more and more reps and more and more reps, as many as we can here. A little flex action there. Look at that. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, we're rolling up the sleeves. Let me finish my point here. So I don't tend to do like just super burnout, do as many possible things as you can, because that's basically led to almost every serious injury that I've had, you know, in lifting. You know, like when I partially tore my bicep, I was working out with a buddy, and we had like a 40-pound dumbbell or barbell, so that some you could do a lot of reps with, and we're basically passing it back and forth and passing it back and forth and back and forth, and more reps and more reps, and I hurt myself. So I try to stay within, try to listen to my body, you know, is the point here. And so for this final set, rolled up the sleeves, get a little bit of that blood restriction training going. That's another way to kind of make it a little more challenging without necessarily having to do more reps. Just restrict the blood flow by rolling up the sleeves there on this tight shirt. That worked for me for this part here. And then we machine gun out some final reps here. Bam, pump check, hit a flex. Can I touch my shoulders with my hands? That's how you know how good the pump is. Finish it with some hammer curls here. Just to, I think hammer curls more isolate the outside of the bicep, if I'm right, kind of the outer peak, as you can kind of see poking out in this little angle here. Yeah, so the arms and the biceps in general, I guess, are kind of a area that has slacked a bit the last couple of years, as I say here with my yeah, my arms are small is what I'm saying. No, but it's an area that, at least for me, has been a bit neglected since that injury. All right, that's the workout. A little pull day action. Real sweat. Okay. We'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching.